And as always, the honk will lead them. What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Argonauts. Welcome, everybody, to a Tuesday stream. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is enjoying the first couple of days of July. It has been an interesting couple of days if you live in the United States. Not necessarily a positive one because of multiple factors. That said, hope remains. Good things still remain as possibilities for us going forward. I am and remain optimistic about overall where we're going to be headed in the end. But still some rough months ahead, and it's going to require all of us to buckle up and do what we must. But part of the way we do that is by coming together in a community, by getting some rest, by getting some laughter, and by enjoying each other's company. And that's what we are here for as we continue with day 25 of me riding around on a flightless bird that says "Queh." It's not exactly the only reason that we're doing that. But, you know, day 25 of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth as we are closing in on the end game here, which is, again, I really enjoyed this game, but I am looking forward to being able to play something else, too. Also, because it'll be easier when I'm on the road quite a bit next month, it'll be easier to not have to worry about how I'm going to get any Final Fantasy in, because I'm sure as heck not bringing my PS5 with me. So, you know, I want to try to get this wrapped up if I can this month and get that squared away as we go into what's going to be a very busy month of August. And I've got a bunch of things that I'm going to be announcing and talking about too coming up later in this month, but including schedule and stuff like that. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. First of all, if you haven't done so already, please follow the channel. Please check out our YouTube with !ArvTube, Discord with !ArvCord, Twitter is !ArvTweets. Blue Sky is !ArvSky, and the website for this, of course, is arvineleron.com. If you haven't already done so, financially, !ArvShop is the merchandise area. That is always very much appreciated. !ArvTreon is the Patreon, which is really the financial backbone of the channel, and that makes a big difference. You can get cool stuff for yourself and cool stuff for the channel. I have not yet reset inspirations or done any of that stuff. It's been a busy couple of days. I was gone over the weekend. Yesterday was not the most fun day of my life. We had a lot of stuff going on that we had to attend to. It's mostly resolved now, but it was just a bunch of like odds and ends. It was not a wonderful day yesterday, but it's fine. We're getting, you know, we got through it, but it meant that I was basically not able to get a lot of stuff that I wanted to get done yesterday after my trip over the weekend. So instead, I'm going to do some of that stuff over the next couple of days. So by the time we next speak on Thursday, the schedule should be mostly done, and I should have the Patreon video and all that stuff, including inspiration resets done by the weekend. So that's good. But again, that Patreon is really a big help, so any support that folks can give there would be very much appreciated. If you haven't done so already, please take a look at the publishing stuff we have here. !Icarus is my graphic novel from Athos Arts. !Library is my Tales and Tomes, The Forbidden Library. That's my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment, best-selling, I should say. And !Greyshade, obviously the Greyshade IP. In fact, I am going to be doing a little bit more with that IP in just a minute, as we'll talk about, but Greyshade and Renegade, first two books in that series, critically acclaimed and award-winning, are available at that link. You can also get the audiobook of Greyshade done by our very own Trent Sparks at that link. You can also pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Greyshade. I'm about to see later today / tomorrow morning the closing in on what will be the final drafts of the stuff that we're going to be sending to text for layout and everything for that supplement for that Greyshade RPG. It's going to be amazing. Done by, again, our very own Brandon O'Brien and coming out from Alligator Alley Entertainment. And last but certainly not least, of course, Heretic, the final book in the Grey Assassin trilogy, comes out this month. That's right, folks. It is this month, and to be more exact, it is coming out in 4 weeks. So 4 weeks from today, on Tuesday the 30th, is the official commercial release. It has already gone out to the Kickstarter backers, the ebook has, and it has also gone out in ARC form to various people, including certain prominent reviewers, one of whom I'm about to talk more about in just a bit. So that's on the 30th. And 2 days before that, if you're like, yeah, but I just can't wait. I can't wait till the 30th. I need it to be earlier than this. I need that thing in my hands. I got you. If you were in the southern Connecticut area, if you were able to take a little bit of a drive on an evening at 5:30 p.m. on Sunday, July 28th. So that is going to be 3 weeks from this coming Sunday. There will be a special event, a release event, book release event of Heretic, the final book in the Grey Assassin trilogy, at Black Rock Books in Bridgeport, Connecticut. This is where I also did the reading for Renegade. Very excited to be able to be back with them. Those are the kind of independent bookstores that I want to support, and frankly would love to get into all across this great breadth of New England. So if anyone in New England or the tri-state area, if anyone knows about independent bookstores that would love to host a certain fantasy speculative fiction author who does some game mastering and streaming and podcasting and all that kind of good stuff, who maybe teaches a class once in a while, I would love to hear from you, because I would love to be able to get this into more of those stores. But I'm going to be doing that reading event on Sunday the 28th. At 5:30 p.m. Eastern. And then, as I say, 2 days later, Tuesday the 30th, is the official release of Heretic. And I'm really hoping that we can make a major push on that day, that we can get a lot of books purchased from Athos, from Amazon, from anywhere you get your books, and that we can really start pushing for the trilogy as a whole to get noticed, which is something that I want to speak more about, but I will get to that over time. So that is my plan for all of that. And again, you can get that at Exclamation Point Greyshade. And last but certainly not least, Exclamation Point BLM, Black Lives Matter. This is affirming and asserting the significance and importance of Black lives. Exclamation Point Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Very important to reach out to others when you need help, and reach out to others when they need help as well. And Exclamation Point Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the fine people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage, and send the message we will do so for others in the future as well. One other quick note about schedule stuff that you need to keep in mind. Actually, wait, I'm going to talk about the schedule generally in just a second, so give me 1 sec. I just have one thing I have to respond to. No bunches of text messages today that I have to do while streaming, fortunately, but there's just one I have to do. And that is... let's see. Hold on 1 second. All right, there we go, question mark. Okay, cool, awesome. Lovely, all set to go. All right, so let me get rid of this and let me turn on that. Whoops. Hold on a second. Are you on? Are you running? Are you... Yes, you are. Whoa! Hold on a second. The darkness compels you. All right, hang on a second. Sorry about that. I forgot that I did not have my light or camera on. I got so used to the light being a certain way in here that I was like, wait a minute. That's actually even a slight brightly, a little over bright. There we go. Hi, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. And yes, couple of quick schedule notes here that I want to make, and then I've got something that I'm hoping to be able to read a little bit later on that I want to note. So on the schedule front, I have not, as I said, scheduled for the whole month yet. Triffid has done her usual wonderful job in getting that all set up, but I just need to actually confirm all of the stuff as I'm putting it on the calendar. But I know for this week for sure, we have got today Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. On Wednesday, tomorrow night, we have Community D&D, which is the Shadow Crew going back to Waterdeep Dragon Heist. So that'll be a good time. And then Thursday night, we've got more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. On Saturday, it looks very likely that we will have Expedition from the Mysterious Peaks. And so we will have 2 weeks in a row of that awesome campaign, which will be really cool. By that point, of course, I will know what we're doing for the rest of the month as well. I obviously have some, special events that are going to be happening and some other announcements that I'll have to make about things going on over the course of the month of July. But I do want to mention that in August, remember, we have a bunch of things going on at the very end of July into early August. We have got Gen Con, first of all. So we have the Gen Con Writers Symposium. That is less than a month away now. It's going to be awesome. We have a lot of great programming lined up for you. And if you are going to be in the Indianapolis area, I would love to see people here doing some D&D, checking out the D&D with writers that we're going to be having. That event has gotten more tickets and more push of late, but I would love to get more people in there. So please do sign up for that. Sign up for our various workshops and panels and things like that. Please note that we have a new anthology, the Interdimensions anthology, which is going to be available for sale there as well, including a story from yours truly. Very excited for that, and very excited for a lot of the stuff that we're going to be doing at the Writers Symposium. So that's going to be happening first. And then I'm going to get home. I'm going to be sitting at home for about 2 days, and then I'm going to get wound up and ready to go because we are heading off to merry old England. I'm going to be starting in Glasgow, Scotland, and we're going to be going to Worldcon. I can officially say it, that I am a confirmed program participant. I still don't know what panels I'm on or what readings I'm doing. They said that they're going to base it on the predictions and things like that, or the preferences that we listed before, which is cool. But I still don't know exactly what that schedule is going to be. I would like it if they could get the schedule to me, please. But they are going to get the schedule to us. But I am very excited that I will be on programming again at Worldcon. I know. I thought about it the minute I said it. Merry old England. That's where I'm going to end up, Triffid. First, I'm going to go to the United Kingdom, which is Scotland, and their devolved parliament, and then I will go back down. Jeez. Don't get me started. Listen, I'm going into the belly of the beast next month, all right, Triffid? I'm going to be going there, and then I have to immediately freaking, I'm going to be DMing freaking two English people, 2 Welsh people, a German, and a Canadian. And here I am, the American, all right? Like this is, if you think this is, I mean, we're talking fraught, okay? And I have to do this in person. Like if I say the wrong thing, diplomatic incident, got a big election coming up in November. I mean, listen, there's a lot riding on how these things go down. Belly of the beast, like haggis. Yes, exactly. We were in Saratoga over the weekend, and we got a chance to watch us go for a day of the Saratoga Jazz Festival, which was really great. It was a really, really good time. But we stopped in a store there, and we were just looking around, and one of the they had this onesie, and it was, "I drink me milk for the good of Scotland." It was very funny. "I drink me milk for the good of Scotland." It was very funny. Anyway, so we've got, we've got Indianapolis, then we've got, going to Scotland. So I will be in Worldcon in Glasgow. Then I'm going to be going down, south, and I'm going to spend a little bit of time looking around several places in Oxford and then in London. And then on August 17th, so Saturday, August 17th, we have got the awesomeness known as By the Dice Roll's premiere live in-person event, and that is going to, of course, feature the GOG D&D crew, and that is going to feature Flaos from Canada, as I mentioned, Pyron Jade from Germany, as I mentioned, Darksaber 2K and Undeveloped Bruce from Wales, as I mentioned, and Peripheral Mike, also known as Wholesome Horror Gaming, and Inanda from England, as I mentioned. So they're all going to be there, and we're going to be doing our live event. We have a number of tickets sold already. Please, though, do go and get those tickets. It's coming soon now. It is literally about 6 weeks. That specific thing is about 6 weeks away. So get your tickets now. You can do that at buythediceroll.com. And we are very pumped up about it. It's going to be a great time. I'm looking forward to that live event a great deal. I'm looking forward to meeting folks that I haven't been able to meet before, Europeans who are coming over and joining us to watch the festivities. I know of a minimum of 3 people so far that are not technically players in this particular campaign, but that will be joining us over there, a minimum of 3. And those are the only ones who have, that's just the people that have just told me about it, but I know there are a number of other tickets that have been sold, so we're very excited about it. Effect Life is one of those people. Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be great. And you know what I would love is to be able to see how many actual countries we could get represented in that room, because we're already going to have the US, right? We're going to have Canada. We're going to have Germany. I'm going to count, for the purposes of this, not United Kingdom. I'm going to count Scotland, Wales, and England separately. Okay, so we got 6 there. Then we have someone coming from Belgium. That's 7. We have someone technically coming from, well, see, Tari, Tari is German, but I'll count it as Dutch, okay? Because living in the Netherlands right now. So 8. So we have 8 right now. So we have like 8. We have 8 countries represented in the room. That's right. And hi, Emily. And yes, Chris and you will be there. Well, see, that's the thing. We can't count Ferndale as separate country, though. I mean, we are all part of the same country, so I can't count that. Now, if Ferndale were to secede, if you were to get on that, and if you could get Ferndale to secede from the rest of the nation before that event, then that could happen. But I would love to get that up to like 10 or 11 countries represented in that room or more. That'd be really cool. I don't know. That's one of those cool milestones, like, we have done Dungeons and Dragons for 10 separate countries at once. We'll see. But in any case, very excited for that. And so get your tickets. Make sure that you get your tickets right now. It is going to be a good time. Now, one last thing that I want to mention right here. I'm not going to do this immediately because I want to wait till we build up a little bit. But I do want to take a little time at the end of our session today. So starting now, and I'm going to be running until about maybe 2:40. Well, I'm going to be playing until about 3 o'clock, right around the dot as when I usually stop, right? And then I want to take about 10 minutes or so to read through the exceptional review that was done of Heretic by Paul Weimer for Skiffy and Fanty. Now, I would consider Paul a friend, full disclosure, and has been a regular member of our chat and our community for a long time, but is also a multiple Hugo nominee. And if you read this review, which Triffid was kind enough to repost in the Discord, you will know why. Now, I have done reviews for many years. I did theater reviews for many years for one of the largest theater websites in the world, Curtain Up. I did that for about 15 years, actually, and I reviewed, I think, well over 100 shows when all was said and done for them off Broadway. Some once in a while, I think I got one Broadway show or two, off Broadway, a bunch of fringe shows. And I know sort of the art of trying to put this together. Not only is Paul's review exceptionally insightful and largely positive, and I'm certainly grateful for that. But beyond that, it's just wonderfully written. It absolutely nails what I was trying to aim for in not just Heretic, but in the trilogy as a whole. It was just, I was blown away. And I was like, that is what ought to get you Hugo nominated and Hugo award winning for a review like that. Even if it wasn't my own work, I would just be over the moon about it. It was absolutely spectacular. In terms of how well written it was a beautifully constructed review. And I'm going to read from it myself today. It's a little long, but I want to read from it because it really meant a lot to me. And it's wonderful to see my work being received by a highly regarded reviewer in that way. And I'm hoping that that's the kind of thing that gets other attention and we can spread the news far and wide because, man, you would not see a better review than that, even in something like the New Yorker. I now can say that I have 2 reviews that stand in the panoply of, I've been reviewed many times over the years. I have 2 reviews that stand out for me. One of them is from the European Review of Science Fiction, which was of the original version of Greyshade. And the second one was the one that we saw yesterday, a Skiffy and Fanty. It was just beautifully done. I was just so good. So again, wonderful work. And it was very inspiring. In the middle of what I said was a pretty crappy day, it was a really nice highlight that I could go, that was a good part of what came in on Monday, July 1st. So it was great stuff. And so I'll be reading more of that later on today. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I hope so, Emily. And I did actually hear that from several others independent of you, that they were going to be told over the course of the next week that they're rolling these out in batches. You should absolutely be on programming at Worldcon. That's obvious. I think I can just say it as easily as that. You should clearly be on there. But nonetheless, I hope so. And regardless, we will see you there. Literally, besides you being a friend, you absolutely belong on programming there. But regardless, you'll be there. Regardless, you'll get to see the D&D event and all that good stuff. So at least there's that. But I am very much crossing my fingers and hoping that they recognize what I recognize, which is that you should be on programming for that. All right, so we got some Final Fantasy VII to play, folks. I do, however, want you all to note, you will notice a new hat. I was up in Saratoga and walked into the same place that I got my other hat that I often wear on stream. This is a Kangol, though. And it's like, this is maybe the most comfortable hat of all time. Like, it's so comfortable. I love the way it looks. It's got this, like, I love the sort of, what it does is a lot of these hats stick out like this, right? Like they kind of do this weird fold thing. This is just, look at that. It's just like, I love the way this looks. So I am a big fan of this new hat. Kangol, hear my words. If you want to sponsor my stream, straight up, sponsor me, Kangol. I will take your company to the next level. Oh man. You're a little disappointed in Paul for not getting into Gray Shade's physique and charm. Ah, yes. Well, I think that the focus on calling it a philosophical romance. First of all, I'll just give you one little teaser, chat. You'll hear the whole thing about this later on today. But being compared to Roger Zelazny is not a bad. That's not a bad item. That's not a bad milestone to hit. You know, good Lord. That's like. I was very like jaw drop type of thing in the specific reference point. I mean, he wasn't saying like, you know, Wilson is the equal of, you know, but that wasn't the point. It was just that in this one particular way, there was a connection there. So I really was like, wow. So it was a great review. I will read it later on. But right now what we're going to do is we're heading back into the world of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Now, I did a little bit of work off stream. I wish I had time to do more, but I haven't. I've been very busy. But I did have a chance to do some work off stream to fill out some of the side quests because, not side quests, but I should say like the kind of the sort of lore stuff, like the gathering of stuff, like, you know, excavation stuff and whatever, because I realized I wanted to accelerate a little bit of how long it takes to get this done on stream. And this is stuff that I didn't think I needed to do elsewhere. So I have done a lot of this. There is some left to do. I have that fiend thing I have left to do. I have the Gullbridge Tower. I have more of this Adumbral Throng thing to do. So, and as you can see, I still have more side quests to do in Nebel. I have all the side quests done here. I have more side quests to do in Cosmo Canyon, but I'm waiting on all of that until I can do the main quest stuff. So we're going to go into this. We're going to try to do this fiend thing first, and then I'm going to try to hit up this next. And then probably after I do those things, will go and do some more main quest stuff, because I want to get to the point where I do what I need to do so Tifa's safe and I can go back and do all these side quests and get them done. So that is my cutting plan for today. Also, this music though. This must have been really fun, by the way, for the orchestra to do. It must be really fun for the orchestra to have played this. That's because the bunnies are literally standing over the treasure. Excuse me, bunnies. Got a sapphire. Let's go. Hey, Mar. Oh, this is so good. Oh, up.
Uh-oh. It seems we've crossed into fiend territory. Look alive, people.
Rare Nebel Wolf variant detected.
Oh, Nebel Wolves.
Guidance protocol. The wolves of this region maintain a strict
It is, right,
hierarchy.
Triffid?
The pack leader is said to be imbued with an
And
azure
Hamar.
flame, which gives its fur a distinct hue. As the leader, this wolf will often distract prey, allowing for its packmates to sneak up and catch their quarry by surprise. They are highly intelligent, to say the least. In fact, there are countless stories of these wolves turning the tables on would-be poachers. We may never get a better chance to study the ways of this.
I am doing
clever
well. Thank you,
creature.
Mar. Yes.
So go get that data. But watch out for its friends.
I thought, it's so funny. I saw something move across the screen and I thought it was Pop-In, like some graphic thing. It wasn't pop-in. It was literally a shadow from a bird flying overhead. All right, let's dance, Wolf.
Don't overdo it.
Watch yourself.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Best music in the game.
Little.
As your famed designated pack leader, when threatened how to summon its pack, dealing enough damage while it is enshrouded in blue fire will quench the flames and pressure it. While it is not bathed in fire, dodging or guarding against certain attacks will pressure it, okay?
That it?
Alright. Shoot.
Like, well, stay down,
Freeze
asshole.
all but guaranteed.
Yeah. Whoa. Check out this shit right here.
Take it over.
Nice.
Get ready. Try
Ooh, I could summon. Nah, not yet.
Brace yourself.
I know you can do this.
Nice.
Battle objectives complete.
No problems.
I knew you had it in you. Way to go.
Is your comic on Amazon? Are you talking about, if you're talking about my graphic novel, Mar, do you mean Icarus? Yes. Icarus is available on Amazon. I don't know if it's available on Google Play, like Google Books or something. But it's available on Amazon. It's available directly from Athos. It's available on Barnes & Noble. So all of those things for sure. Oh, that's funny, Emily. Yeah, I know, right? Well, listen, if you had an actual soundtrack, I could think of worse things to have than this battle theme when you're going into something that just absolutely needs to get done. Yeah, so all of my work, basically, so let me just say this, by the way. All of my work is available on Amazon, especially stuff that's not through Athos. But I also have Amazon stuff. I also have a bunch of Athos stuff that's available there, or, and this definitely helps the publisher, directly on the Athos page. That includes Icarus, that includes Greyshade, Renegade, and Heretic. The Tales and Tomes of the Forbidden Library is available on DriveThruRPG, so you can get that there. I don't know if that's available on Amazon, actually. I think it might be. I'm not sure. But yeah, so yes. And, of course, from libraries, yes. So those are good things. And all of that is appreciated, Mar, if you're ever able to get and support that stuff. I'm really trying to make a push for all of these things because it would help. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, item transmuter. What do I have? Need to make that X potion. I need 16 more Saint Lucha Leafs, and then I can make an X potion. And I need more Astral. I need a lot more stuff for that. Okay. What I was actually trying to do was go here. There we go. Oh, you know what, actually? I'm right near... Alright, am I not? Yeah, I can just fast travel here. Let me fast travel here and rest using a cushion, and then I'm going to go up here and pick this up, and then we're going to go on with main quest stuff. I'm going to save... I'm a little nervous about whether this is going to increase experience for... I don't want to mess up the character stuff, so I'm going to wait on this and my remaining side quest things. So let's hit this. Oh, thank you, Mark. Yeah, I mean, I would like to think that it does. When you hear the review this afternoon from the great Paul Weimer, you may realize, you may see the value of it. Maybe that will interest you. Okay, cushion. I love that the baby chocobo is just like collapsed. Good job. Okay. A recommendation concierge. Wow. That, see, there you go. That you know what, Emily? That's a growth that I think is a growth industry. A recommendation concierge. Who would not want to have a recommendation concierge? Okay, so we're going over this leftmost bridge, right? Ooh, I needed those St. Lucia leaves. I need more of that. Give me more of those St. Lucia leaves. Ten chunks of chromite ore. Ooh, actually, I think I needed that for something. That's a lot of chromite ore. Oh, it's cosmetite ore. Bah. All right. Right. Let's see. What the heck? What? I got there. There we go. Lovely. That's true. If Ed Greenwood, that's true. Ed himself has given it a seal of approval. So if you're a Forgotten Realms guy, Mar. Okay. Oh God, the Moogles. I knew this day would come. Okay, so I got that, which means now I have to go here. It's fast travel there. Yep. And in case you're curious, I will be reading a review of that, Mar, at the end of today's session. In basically about an hour and 45 minutes, I will be reading a review that was just done of that very book. Which gives you, I think, maybe more information about what the whole thing's about. Okay, I want to get some of this stuff. I have so much of this choco grass, and I don't know why, except that I imagine I'm going to need it later, and it'll be nice to already have what I need without having to go back and get it. So, also, I kind of like doing this. Nice. Okay. It's all the life spring data.
Good news, Cloud. That life spring yielded information on a very rare fiend.
Good news.
The King Zoo rules the skies of Nebel.
King
and
Zoo?
Now we know where it roosts. Seeing as this talon's terror has been causing trouble for the Black Robes, I suggest that you clip its wings.
Sounds like a Dr. Zeus thing. Dangerous fiend nest located. Ah. I see. Okay. Well, I did that one. I'm waiting on this. I really don't know that I want to do this, but probably will have to eventually. And then I have this one over here. Might be able to get there without having a bunch of issues on in the process, I hope. So okay, anything else here? All right, then. Let's ride. Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay. There we go. Chunk of mithril ore. There we go. Oh, nice. Okay, that's convenient. Yeah, I found you. I found you. It's okay. There we go. And as always, in accordance with the prophecy. Alright. Right. Sigh. This is a big old sigh, chat. There's one more Moogle thing to do, and it's this one. God help me. But my last one I did without too much difficulty, so maybe I'll get lucky. Average 4.53. Wow, you have 15 ratings on Goodreads. That's good stuff. All right. Here we go. Thanks for the encouragement, Emily. Oh, that's what I need to look at. Oh, I need 8 more. Making the next potion is going to be a big deal. Fully restores HP. Yes, please. And then a Mist X potion would be even more amazing. All right, here we go. Big old easy, not normal. I love that they put a thing in there. They're like, just so you know, you'll get the same rewards either way. Because I bet they got a lot of other people talking about frustrations.
Please bring back all the Mooglets for me, Kupo.
All right. Whoops. Boo. Okay. There's a lot going on here. Unbelievable!
Thanks so much, Kupo.
First try! Let's go! Never have to do that again.
Hero. Every single Emporium is once again open for business, Kupo. It was Mog and Mag's hope that these
Hey,
stacked
Koi Wolf.
shops would bring happiness to folks all throughout the world, Kupo.
It
And
didn't.
That dream lived on, passed down to their children and their children's children, and so on.
I felt the presence of
Countless
Moogles.
generations. One day, these Mooglets will inherit that legacy.
That's quite a legacy.
Like those before them.
This is my legacy face.
Oh, before I forget, I have a super duper amazing present for you to thank you for all your help. You're gonna love it.
It better be good.
Kupo?
What? What the F?
Kupo.
Come on now, be good hosts and show our guest how it's done.
Kupo! That's pretty funny, actually. Good stuff, Emily. Wow. I feel so proud. I can't believe I did all these.
Kupo.
Kupo? Success.
Kupo.
Kupo.
Koopo Po.
Koopo Po. What the hell is... Oh my god. I think I remember hearing the voice actor talk about having to do Moogle stuff. So I can become a Moogle whenever I want.
So what did you think?
Not bad. Koopo.
You received a reward from the Moogle merchant. Obtained a stuffed Moogle.
Now that we've been reunited, the Mooglets and I will continue our efforts to spread joy all over the world.
I hope so too.
Also, we found a bunch of rare and exotic items you won't want to miss out on. Come see for yourself, Koopo.
I literally can't believe that I finished all of these. I am so proud of myself. This is maybe my greatest gaming achievement of all time.
Please shop to your heart's content, Koopo.
I think I did that with only 2 as well. Ooh, I'm going to need those. All right, first of all, let's get the things that I really need, which are Secrets of the Ninja, good for Yuffie, good for Barrett, and an amulet that seems to faintly cry Koopo when worn. Increases the possibility enemies will drop items defeated in battle. Meh. Meh. However, elixirs are really good, but I guess I can see a scenario where it might be usable. All right. I'm so glad. The larger plot someday. I should totally wear a fuzzy headband that says Arvin.
Feel free to drop by anytime.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad it's done.
Over here.
What? What do you have to say?
Over here. Koopo.
No. No. Never again. Never again. I am so excited that I never have to do that ever again. All right. We're going to go back here. We're going to do this Fiend one, and then we're going to come over here to do the big Fiend one, and then main story. Oh, I'm so happy that's finished. But it's funny because the last 2, honestly, the big difference between in the last 2 ones, which were easily the most complicated, was just taking your time. Like rushing towards them doesn't help. Because the thing is, when you walk towards them slowly, as long as you're close enough to them, they'll just keep flying away and they won't attack you. There are a bunch of times where they're like, and then I come close and they run away again. So that was honestly a big part of the key. But, oh man, I am so happy that's done. What's your greatest gaming achievement all time? Was it doing the Slay the Spire? Like, no. Manage it, getting through Ghosts and Goblins? No. It was definitely winning the goddamn Moogle Merchant thing. That was definitely the top, the pinnacle of my gaming achievements. Koopo that. He's giving us Moogle advice. You've been sucked in, Emily. This is the problem. See, you think you're being just sort of regularly funny, but you've been consumed by the Moogle madness. That's how that all went down. Now I can act all smug when everyone on Reddit doesn't know what, when people on Reddit don't know how to do things. Ooh, look at this. Is it a secret?
Better not let your guard down.
Rare Cubodon variant detected.
Rare what now?
Commencing guidance protocol. Note the distinct
Yeah, you were talking about that before, Koi Wolf. I do like these Chocobo.
Many-tooth appendage allows it to skewer prey. The Cubodon then uses its forelegs to bring the impaled meal to its mouth. These voracious omnivores will eat anything they find, including plants, animals, and even corpses of fiends. Depending on what they've devoured recently, their appearance and physical capabilities may vary. While individuals do not pose much of a threat, they can be extremely dangerous in large groups. Culling these fiends will help keep the nearby village and farmsteads safe from their appetites.
Outstanding. Then it is time to cull. Yep, totally. They're like Siberian cats for me, Emily. They're Siberian chocobos. Let's dance.
Take the lead.
I got it. It's on you. No more games. It's over.
Let's make it.
Okay, exploiting out someone weak was pressure. Oh, alright, that's easy enough.
Want some more?
Wow, I'm sorry for that.
Pouring it on.
Pressured.
Want some more? Gotta love.
Staggered. Let's dance.
Got a whole heap of land with your name on it. Get your ass out of here.
Alright. Maximum Fury.
Don't mind if I feel for the hole.
Feel this one.
Want some more? Don't it, asshole!
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Nice.
All of
No
this is
problems.
a win. We've accrued a lot of great data, thanks to you.
Sweet. Pressure, stagger, and defeat. All good. Okay, great. So, all I have now to do is the Big Fiend.
Well done. You've completed all combat assignments in Nebel. No doubt thanks to my quality guidance.
No doubt.
Or in spite of your excessive chatter. I need to adjust the speech frequency setting.
No! Stop him, Cloud! He's trying to silence me!
Anyway, thanks to your hard work, Cloud, I was able to devise another combat trial. I'm confident this one will pose quite a challenge.
I have combat trials, too, that I have to deal with. Okay, good. So... that means now I just have Big Fiend. I'm going to save this and the side quests. So, I just have this to do. So, we're going to go... I think... here? No, let's go here. Safer. Actually... yeah, no, let's do this. Let's go here. Alright, now we're going to take on Big Fiend, chat, and then main story. Oh, wait. I need those St. Lucar leaves. That's how you pronounce it. Okay. Let's save it. Okay. Big Fiend time. Big Fiend living in the city. All right. Oops. Can I not get the... dude. Hello? What the heck? There we go. Okay. Still don't know where the other ore is. More St. Lucia leaves. Lovely. Okay. Let's go around. It's time for the cruise line, chat. Yeah. Ooh. Look at that. Chocobo kick. Nice. Sweet. Let me get that choco grass. I'm gonna get this. Again, I'm sure that there's a quest that will require me to capture a certain number of these. So the fact that I've already got a metric ton of them has got to be a good thing, I think. Oh my god. Ooh, there's a Moogle thing. I mean, not a Moogle thing. Choco thing. Let's do that. Hey, what's up, Hillness? There's a quest to get those? Well, I got a ton of them already, so... How you doing, Hillness? Doing okay. Are you in Indiana right now or New York? I know you're back and forth next few weeks, but soon you're heading home for good. Okay, more of those. Okay. Okay. Indiana this week, then back New York City for 2 weeks on Sunday. Nice. I don't even know how physically this works with these chocobos. Like, what exactly is propelling them? Oh no, I missed it. Okay. So I get this is very chill, by the way. Just wandering around. There's two more over there. They're using water ether. Oh, come on now. It can't possibly be that, Emily, all right? We got a bunch of stuff down there, too. All right, hang on. Let's go grab this stuff. Ooh, a stowaway cove. Oh, I might have gotten this already, actually. But yeah, I did, because I got those chests. I didn't know that the boxes respawn, though. That's weird. Not going to complain. I got some good potions out of that. Alright, now let's go back to where we were going. Which is over here. They're vegans. It makes you gassy enough to fly. Is that how that works? Jeez, if that's the kind of gas that being a vegan makes you, that's woof. I see. Oh. It didn't let me do the thing. Yes. Oh, that sounds good, Mar. Oh, hi, Shadowed. Hello, Shadowed. And that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much, Mar. I hope you enjoy it. And it definitely will make a big difference to, you know, sales. Obviously, you're partly what it's all about. I mean, it's not what it's all about, obviously, but it's partly what it's all about. Haven't I been here already? That's cool. Look at the shards of the wood going down in the water. That's a cool detail. That's neat.
Be warned, Cloud. You have entered the King Zoo's domain.
Okay.
This is a highly dangerous speed. Proceed with extreme caution.
I just heard from Brandon this morning. Hey, big boss. I just heard from Brandon this morning, so I think he's doing okay. Doing okay, Shadow. And actually, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna send. Yeah, I want to check something quickly, actually, about that. Okay. I actually just double checked as well. Like I said, I had just heard from him, but I just want to check and see again. So thank you for the reminder of that. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Hurricane Barrel. All right, is there anything over here? No. All right. Here we go. King Zoo. More like Shih Tzu, am I right? Okay. All right, here we go. Wait. Did everyone... Okay, everyone is not healed up. Hang on, hang on. Okay. Now everyone is pretty... you know what? Top it off. Okay. I don't take any chances on going into this without being in good shape. All right. Here we go. Time to fight a big bird. Oh, damn. Let's roll.
You don't scare me.
Keep it together.
All set. You're up.
About damn time.
Commencing guidance.
An avian creature with blood-red feathers that rules the skies above the Nibel region. Boasting excellent hunting skills, descends on its prey with a mighty shriek. When it finishes performing its swan song, a single attack against it will deal lethal damage. Destroying its wings in the middle of its swan song will interrupt the attack and pressure it. Interesting, okay? Lightning.
How about you?
Still here.
Earned such a lofty title.
Ow.
Here to a strict pecking order, in which the largest male is recognized as the one and only king. This preeminent specimen eventually leads the flock to live in complete solitude. The reason for this behavior is unclear, but some theorize that they do so to create an environment in which a new king can one day emerge. Perhaps your efforts here will help us get to the bottom of this and many other mysteries. You've got this under control.
Extreme close-up of Barrett's head.
I got this.
Let me.
Need my help, do you?
Hang back.
I believe in you.
Okay. I believe in you. Ow.
Okay, watch yourself.
Guess it's my turn. I'm fired up and ready to go.
Let's do this.
Your strength knows no bounds.
Get ready.
Let me. Here. It's on you.
Okay, swan song.
So now, never quit, never surrender.
I got this.
Wow, what a fight!
Okay. Okay.
No being can stand against you.
Take the lead.
I got it. Tap. Watch yourself.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Let's dance. Let's go. Okay.
Suck on this. You're done. Kiss my ass.
That it?
Okay, do that again.
It's on now. Got it. Want some more?
Okay.
Suck on this. You got this.
Let's do this.
So I'm cheering for you. Okay, hang in there.
Hey, fight's not over yet.
Okay.
Fire in one off.
Let's see. Thank you for the raid, live suing.
limit, we take breaks. If it's an ass whooping you want, you're about to get that this stuff.
Okay. Thank you so much, Livestone, for the raid. Appreciate it. Welcome, Raiders.
Let's turn this around. Bring in the heat. You're up.
Don't overdo it.
Yes, it's my turn. You got this.
I got it.
Ow.
Let me handle this.
Jana, let's go.
Don't hold anything back.
Good to see you live. More shorts coming from live, by the way. Very cool new shorts, new content.
Give 'em hell.
Hang back.
Time for a little limit break.
You're out of luck.
Yeah, let's go. Booyah. Perfect time for a limit break. King Zoo defeated.
Excellent work dethroning the King Zoo. Attempting to prey upon you proved his undoing.
That's right.
And without that winged terror flying around, the skies are clear once more.
That's right.
Those rogue folks must be breathing a collective sigh of relief.
Suck Zoo. That's what I have to say. All right. Okay. So that means the only thing I have left to do now are the proto-relic things, and I want to wait on that proto-relic stuff because I don't want to mess anything up. So, I am going to do a couple things. We're going to go here. I'm going to go here first and rest. And then I'm going to do main story. That was cool. Fun fight. Could use another St. Luker leaf. A few of those, because I'd love to get that X potion. Be able to transmute X potions. Okay. I don't think I have it yet. I need more Giga Potions, but I could do that. I need more. Oh my god, I need one St. Lucia leaf. Okay, we need to look around for a St. Lucia leaf. I need one of them. One of them so I can make an X potion is going to be pretty clutch. I'll still need more after that, and I imagine the Mist X potion will be a whole other ball of wax, but... Come on, give me one St. Lucia leaf. No. St. Lucia leaf? St. Lucia leaf? Come on, I need a St. Lucia leaf. Get my Chocobo to help out. I think it was on a... I think I saw it on a beach. I've been to Stowaway Cove. This is like my third trip. But... no, it's not going to do it because I've already... Oh, I got a grenade. I got a Mega Potion. Those are all nice. That's not what I need, though. I need one St. Lucia leaf. Come on, need one St. Lucia leaf. I found it on the beach before, so... you can actually get some serious forward momentum on that. Over there. Come on, one St. Lucia leaf. Nope. But also there's a bunny thing. St. Lucia Leaf? Cosmotite ore. Now I do need more of those, but I need a lot more of that. Man, I wouldn't be doing this normally, but if it's just literally one leaf, I'm like, just one leaf. Cushion. Well, guess I used a few of those lately. There should be a song written about flying in the air in a purple chocobo. Purple chocobo, flying real slow, looking for a St. Lucia leaf. I saw it, I was like, that would have been great if that song had led me to, but it didn't. Ooh, wait a minute. More bunnies. How do these bunnies get up here? Why is it the same bunnies? I have so many questions. No. There we go. Instant classic. Or I need Lucha Leaf. I'll pick up that tuft of choco grass while I'm over there. Just need one Lucha Leaf. Exactly. Sailing around on my purple chocobo. Gonna make it there, and you know you gotta know. Chocobo kick. Chocobo kick. Kick, make it down the... Please tell me that's a leaf. Yes! Got it. All right. X potion. Yeah, buddy. Still need 20 for every one of these, so it's better than it was, but still. Nice. Okay. Got me an X potion. Oh, yeah. All right. I need more Giga Potions. How do I make a Giga Potion? Oh, I need Lucha Leaves for that. Jeez. I need to figure out a St. Lucia Leaf. Okay. Right. Okay. Next up is main quest. So, let's save it. Okay. And now we are headed to main story. Let's do it. What's up, Sid?
Hey!
Hey.
Stood up?
Nope. Waiting on you folks. Something I wanted to ask. About your mother. Her name's Ifalna, right?
Maybe. So what?
That sounds like a yes to me. I called it the second I saw you. Boy, am I ever glad I sent up smoke. Tell me, how's she doing? Good?
No. She's dead.
You know, the whole reason I joined Shinra was to become a pilot. But I wound up as a gopher for some lazy grease monkeys. Had me running around HQ fixing lights and whatnot. One time, though, I came across a pretty young thing with a little girl in her arms. That was you, wasn't it?
Probably.
You were knee-high to a tonberry. And I was what? All's a smogger, I'd wager. But damn, no longer with us. That's a crying shame. Truly. Hey, Missy.
It's Aerith.
Aerith, is there anything I can do for you? I want to help.
What?
Give us your airship permanently.
Just trying to do right by you.
Flying us around will be more than plenty. Thanks.
Then again, if you're just dying to help, you could take us to the saucer for free.
Free?
It's fine, we'll pay.
No, it's on me. When you want to head to the saucer, just give me a holler.
Well, I gotta go to the saucer because we need to get past the main quest stuff. The Sid connection. Alright, let's save this under here. Alright, saucer time. Main quest time. We'll come back to these other areas.
Hey, good to go?
Yep, let's do it.
Let's get a move on then. Huh. An 8?
Oh, well. I'll be damned.
You said that Sephiroth is your foe. I have a history with him. Unfinished business.
Really?
He bothering you? Want me to give him the boot?
Try to screw us over, and you're a dead man.
Because we already beat you once. So just remember that.
Please, take a seat.
Yeah, Vincent Valentine.
Do you think you can manage 8?
Ain't gonna lie. That's a tall order for most pilots. Lucky for you, I ain't most pilots.
Nice. Here we go.
Hey, Sid. I was wondering, could you tell me a little more about my mom?
Sure. I was greener than Mako when I met
He
her
already
mom.
is a dead man.
She took my heart for a spin.
Not you, Sid.
Aerith,
Yeah?
what happened to your mother? She get sick?
Doctors always said she had a weak constitution, and trying to escape didn't help. I think she just pushed herself too hard, all so that I could be free.
I'm sorry. At least she went out on her own terms.
Did she?
Even if she did.
Oh, I'll bet I know who the VIP was, too.
She gave you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Hey, don't know if y'all
He's the current
heard,
president of our
Wu-Tai's
country.
finally made a move against Shinra. Might be war. And as Midgar's been bombed to hell and back, Shinra's gotta be on the ropes.
Good.
War isn't worth celebrating. Ever.
Exactly. This will affect everyone. For the worse.
It's like when Sephiroth shows up. Nobody wins. On a related note, if war is officially declared, it will be long before borders start closing. So, if you've got somewhere to be, you might want to get a wee shuffle on.
What the?
Sid? Hey, Sid?
I heard you the first time. Just sit tight. Everything's under control.
Oh boy, seems bad.
I said just sit tight. This beauty's maintained by an expert and piloted by a professional.
Are those the same
You're in
people?
good hands.
Oh, Kim Kardashian? Seems bad.
You sure? Because I think that was the engine.
Get off my ass and sit tight like I told you to.
What was it? Altitude?
Oh man, we're screwed!
Would you relax?
Screwed, people.
Hey,
All right, brace for emergency landing.
Oh, shit.
This Broncos has the book.
That didn't go quite as we
Hey,
hoped.
landing you can swim away from.
You almost killed us!
A golden key. That went perfectly, I think. Yeah, exactly. It'll fasten your seatbelt.
Okay, let's start her up. Sounds good.
Yeah, but the wings are still broken.
And what of it? Only one man has mastered the land, air, and sea. You're looking at it. You got that?
Okay, so?
So you can think of me as the captain of your ship. Strap on in and we'll punch through the chop.
Aye aye.
Okay.
Let's set sail. Straight through the ravine and on to Costa del Sol. And after that,
we hit it.
Sounds like a plan. We'll be there before you know it.
Let's set a course for Costa del Sol, sir.
roger that. Full speed ahead.
Okay.
Kate, mind filling us in on the Keystone before we arrive?
Gladly. About 20 years back, one of my more eccentric colleagues convinced the company to build a museum for its antiques. The reliquary, they called it. Pretty cool, eh?
Oh, nice.
The company records. The Keystone was housed there.
Wait a second. I thought you said it was at the Gold Saucer.
Aye, I'm getting to that. I'm afraid. Here was it. Oh, right. So, the museum turned out to be a total fraud. Closed as soon as it opened. But somewhere between cutting the ribbons and boarding up the windows, the Keystone vanished into thin air.
Of course it did.
It's not at the saucer?
Do you know where it went?
No, but I know a man who did. The former curator.
How do you know that name?
Let's just say
It's been around a while.
All Theo was devoted, only to be promoted again from the saucer took off. Made director in no time. A real richest to rags to richest story. All of which is why we're bound for the saucer.
Hey, Sid, did I hear right? You used to work with Shinra.
Still do on occasion. The boys got their uses.
That's gonna be a problem. You see, we don't take kindly to friends of the company.
And I don't take kindly to that tone of yours. Man who tries to lord his power over me is gonna wish he didn't. That's what's appealing about the skies. I'm all to myself. Rats can have their race in the gutter. Never much cared for the squeaking anyways. I miss the wild blue yonder dearly.
Okay. It's basically a chance to get a lot of extra material, I guess. More or less.
I hope Johnny's all built up by now.
And that Cruise Hotel's found its sea legs.
Fat chance. Kid probably got grifted again and is crying himself to sleep every night.
Probably not necessary to get every one of these boxes, but... Yeah, St. Lucia Leaf. Sprig of Sage. Okay. And here we are. Does this area look familiar? Maybe-ish?
Thank you for choosing Bronco Cruises. We sincerely hope you enjoyed your trip with us.
Cruises? I thought it was Bronco Airlines.
Not after his wings got clipped.
Seriously, we really appreciate you ferrying us around.
You're most welcome. Hey, y'all are headed to the saucer, ain't you? I might could tag along, take in the splendor. What do you think?
Of course.
Girl always knows just what to say. Am I right? Shall we?
Wait a sec. Where's Vincent?
Up there.
I like this segue to our sponsor.
Another loner. As if one wasn't enough of a pain in my ass.
Yeah, one's more than enough. You mean me?
You mean me. Come on, Cloud. Who the hell else would you mean? Oh, there is a segue. Now that the tiny Bronco is able to cross the Meridian Ocean, you can fast travel to any location from the map access with that. Okay. So I could fast travel everywhere. The SRC's declaration of war against Shinra was a shot heard around the world, unsettling folks everywhere. Check the notice boards as you travel to locations both old and new and see if anyone needs help from a hand for hire. Attractions from the Gold Saucer have undergone a series of renovations, as have minigames available in other regions. Some minigames will not be updated until certain conditions are met. Fast travel is now available. So many things are available. And what's this?
Whoa, no way. Hey, Cloud, let me see that.
I don't know that Tifa has max happiness yet. Or friendship.
This reeks of sea salt. And not the fresh kind either. This thing smells ancient.
Really?
Yeah. Gramps told me about it
I
once.
still can't go over Red's voice.
Long ago, when most folks spent their lives at sea, a war broke out between some pirates. I mean, how do you think they came up with Pirates Rampage? It's based on a true story.
Because I don't know if it's maxed out yet.
Wanna hear?
Yeah. Why not?
Gather round and hearken to my tale. Before steel birds soared through the skies and tracks wove across the land, wooden ships were the primary means of travel.
Okay.
One such ship was crewed not by
What's
men,
up, Shatter?
but monsters, hellions, the high seas. From the fires of war, these pirates emerged victorious, leaving crimson waters in their wake. But the world's oceans now his sole dominion. Their captain was declared the Pirate King.
I am the Pirate
As
King.
for the king's treasure, ere his passing, he took his most prized possession, quartered it, and sealed those pieces away, along with his 4 finest mates, to forever stand guard. Whatever he hid, this map should
Oh my
point us
God,
to the
this is another
location
treasure
in which
thing?
its fragments rest. The spell he used to seal them away seems to have broken as well. Though the Pirate King's treasure is now ours to seek, 4 ferocious fiends yet stand in our way. Doubtless, you'll put up quite a fight.
And I, for one, can't wait.
Oh my god. Take to the open with a tiny Bronco. Follow the treasure map to recover the long-lost relics of the Pirate King. Once you've assembled all 4 pieces, you can transmute a powerful accessory once used by this fabled swashbuckler. Oh my god, dude. There's so much stuff. All right. Expeditionary medal. Oh, I need that to make the Corsair's compass. Okay. Partitions ATP gauge into 3 segments for a short period after using 5 types of commands. Meh. Is it? Really, Hilness? I don't know. Maybe. Increases limit level by 1 at the start of battle. Oh, I need 1 more heartwood to make that. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. I guess that's true. All right, so now, what is it? That one. So you can now see everyone's, like, happiness level, right? Or whatever, their friendship level. So the problem is that Tifa is, like, tied with Red, Aerith, Barrett, and Yuffie. Well, no, he's ahead of Yuffie, but... So I guess my question is, what do I need to do? I mean, okay, I need to deal with this, first of all. I could do a couple of the Queen's Blood ones, but I need to do stuff that's not going to get... I want to get as far as I can so I can finish up the side quests and come back to this, but I don't want to do those until I know for sure that Tifa is at the top of the list that I need her to be. So the question is, how do I make sure that that's the case? Do I just keep doing more main story stuff, or like the Keystone's whereabouts? I want to make sure that I do not, that I don't level up anybody except Tifa. Although I guess I could find out which one is a pro Tifa thing, and then I could try to do that quest, I guess. All right, Emily, here you go. Just for you. We're back. Oh, yeah, we're back. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me. Right, the next main thing is at the gold saucer, but what I want to know is, like, is there anything I can do to lock Tifa in place? In terms of being, like, the one I have the closest connection to? Excuse me. Pardon me. What's up, everyone? Oh, I'm hanging loose. Look at these moves. Look at this maneuver.
Get into the groove in our slice of paradise.
That's how I'm taking my slice of paradise. Yeah. Okay.
This is something else.
It's the Segway Master. All right, let me actually go. But anyway, yeah. So how do I set that up? My white-haired angel in Nibelheim. I haven't done that yet, no. I didn't do it because I was afraid to do it. I only started this quest. I haven't finished it. I did that because I had to get Selena. I haven't done any of the other quests because I was nervous about getting ahead of it. That raises Tifa's level? Oh, really? So, okay. So here's the question. Once I all right, so I need to do that is what you're saying. Okay, here's what we're going to do then. Thank you for letting me know. That helps. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to do the Queen's Blood ones. Then we're going to do my white-haired angel. If I don't finish it today, I'll do the rest of it Thursday. And then once that is finished, I'm going to do as much main story. Hillness, when do I get past the point, or Coy Wolf, I know Coy Wolf is working, but when do I get past the point where it's safe to be able to go start doing side quests again? Other than the side quest that you just told me. Like, when is it safe to do the rest of the side quests? Again, assuming I want Tifa to be the top of the list. Yeah, no, thank you, Coy Wolf. But like, what I want to know is once I get, like, when is it safe to do all the rest of them? Because I'm going to do the Queen's Blood things here, and then I'm going to go do White-Haired Angel, and once that's finished. Oh, so I do those before the main quest? Okay, great. All right, we're going to do Queen's Blood now. Then we're going to start the White-Haired Angel thing. We will continue that. We will continue that on Thursday, and when that's finished, then we can do the main story, wrap those up. Oh, do the 3 side quests. Yeah, well, hopefully she maxes it out. Sand and Circus's Gold Cup or Bust Gold Saucer. Okay. I'll need to remember those other 2 for the Gold Saucer. But, okay. All right, let me do the Queen's Blood ones first. Get these out of the way, because this is not going to level anything up, so that should be fine.
Okay, Brianna. Now, excuse me. We're shooting here.
Wait. Do you play Queen's Blood? You kind of look like you do.
Oh my gosh, this is perfect.
I'm Rihanna.
All right, cool, Coy Wolf.
Up-and-coming model. We're actually getting pics for a feature right now. And I was really hoping to nab one of me playing Queen's Blood. You literally couldn't have come at a better time. What do you say? Help a girl out?
Sure. Okay. Good. 2 Queen's Blood. And as again, reminder for people who came in a little bit late, I'll be also reading a really awesome review that I got once we get to the top of the hour. That one I need to mulligan. Let's go. Now. Interesting that he took that path. Huh. Okay. Yeah, this makes the most sense. There's a lot of setup plays is the problem. Yeah. Arg. Ah, good. Outstanding. That was good. That's good. That's good. What? What? No, sir, I don't like it. That's very bad. That's very bad. That just cost me the game. Man. Yeah, that was not good. Well, hopefully then this one quest, this side quest that I'm going to do will be enough to get me... Because all she has to do is be a little bit ahead of everybody else, right? That's all that needs to happen? That should be okay, right? Presumably? Okay. You had done every side quest. Oh, see, yeah, I stopped doing my side quest when I got real nervous about what everyone was telling me about, you know, wait, stop, what about Tifa? And I was like, you're right, what about Tifa? Love that. Not great, Bob. Damn. Ah. This is going to be very tight. Nope. I may have to switch out something in my deck. Well, they may have, but I may need to put another Griffin in. I may need another couple of replacement cards because the situation right now is not. He has a bunch of these cards. She has a bunch of these cards that like add to other cards and stuff, which is not... Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna need another one of those griffins. Damn, that's bad. There's a lot that happened there. That bottom row is very vulnerable. Yeah. Very, very vulnerable. Top row is looking good. Middle row is whatever. Interesting. It's not good. It's not good. I really probably need to put in another... Need to change the deck around a little bit. Still leading, barely. Still leading, barely. Ah, god damn it. Still leading, barely. Just place something on that middle hand. Stop replacing things. 17-13. I still have the lead here. Wow. I pulled it out, barely. I got a little lucky on that one. Nice. Place an ally. Lower the power of allied enemy cards on affected tiles by the replaced ally's power. That's interesting.
Gross! That intense stare, that knitted brow, glistening perspiration. Perfection! I've never seen you look more beautiful. And you, Mr. Card Sharp. Talk about a hunky diamond in the rough. Have you ever thought about becoming a model?
Maybe.
Lola, you're a genius. We could team up. Be a card-slinging, catwalk-strutting duo. You and me, taking over the world. What do you say?
Got a hot date with Tifa. No.
We'll be kicking it here for a bit if you change your mind. After all, a model's work is never done.
Kicking it, she says. Okay. Second Queen's Blood. Let's hit that one up. $10 for 2 spring rolls? Suck on this! Suck on this spring roll, asshole! I wonder though, has Barrett got like the Barry White thing going on secretly that he doesn't want to tell anyone about, or... He's like, yeah, I done a bit of singing.
This street will take me.
And then all of it's just like, my love, my life. No. Whoops, 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 whoops.
This one's a personal favorite of mine. You can really let your hair down. Enjoy a fine meal.
Oh, man, this is impossible. How am I supposed to choose which of my babies to use when they're all so adorable? Oh, man, you've got perfect timing. Want to go around against my little angels here? Name's Dokacha. I believe in my cards and they believe in me. We're like a big, happy family. You want to know how I got them to love me? With praise. You're so cute. You're so cool. You gotta show them every day how much you care.
Dokacha.
Tell them how strong and hard-working they are too, you know? Which is why I've been looking high and low for someone I can play against.
Welcome back. All right, Dokacha. Rictus. Hang on 1 second, chat. Still not getting notifications. I don't know why. Thing. Okay. Close all. Get rid of all this. Close all. Notifications on my phone is giving me grief. Okay, right. I want to do that one, and let's go. Against Mr. Dokacha. Down and out, now. That makes more sense. Shoot. What about this? Give me control. Okay, it wasn't amazing. It's very different and involved. Okay. Well, put something down below. Put something. Darn it. This did not work out. In the Dust Bowl? Okay. I mean, I have to go back to the Dust Bowl at some point anyway for the King's Blood stuff. Hang on a second. Yes. Got it. Got it. Dismiss. Dismiss. Okay. Let's see. I can't play any cards. All right, so I need to restart because this did not work out. I always say to myself that I shouldn't do. I'm gonna have another one of my. I'm gonna add another Griffin card. All right, let me add another Griffin if I can. That's what I'm looking for. Right. Whoa. Continue. That's possible. So it would help. It would help up and down, but not over. Let's add that. Okay. Start. Okay, and we're selecting this, and let's go. Oh, wait, I missed one. Darn it, that was a mistake. Oh, well. Okay, we start with this one, and then we lead with the Archdragon next. Play it, we continue with the Archdragon. Like that, yeah. Yep. Okay. I hate to play this here, but it's kind of a waste, but of a spot. Okay. Okay. That's all right. That's all right because I got a couple of replacements here that I'm going to be able to do now, which was my whole bait plan. Yep, okay. Damn. Ooh, that actually will help. Okay. God, he has a lot of points, though. No, I'm in trouble. This did not go well. Yeah, Yeah, that went poor. That went very, very badly. All right. Let's start with... Okay, this time... Okay. Don't love that there. Well, it does give me 0, actually. That does give me 2 on those sides, so that's actually fairly good. I like to see that. Absolutely love that. Again, really love that. Very, very nice. I like what I see. I don't like that, though. That's better. Beautiful. Not great. That's good, though. Outstanding. Boo, yeah. Now I'm actually running up the score. Alrighty, and so I'm going to stop. He's already dead. 38-0. 38-0. Just to be clear. 38-0. 3-8-2-0.
No! My poor baby!
Sorry, Dosaka.
As much as I hate to admit it, it seems you have a much stronger bond with your cards than I do.
Yeah, I do.
Just what do you say to them to get them to love you so much?
Cloud.
Huh. So you let your actions speak louder than your words? I see. By the way, on a completely different subject, have you ever heard of the card, the Shadow Blood Queen? Apparently there's only one. I tell you, if that's true, I hope I get the chance to see it in person someday.
I wonder if that's a connection to that whole danger of Queen's Blood. Okay. So now what I have left is... Is there more Queen's Blood here? Costa del Sol has more Queen's Blood? 8 out of 10. Interesting. Oh, that wasn't even... Wait. What? Where am I? Oh, I'm there. Oh, interesting. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh my god. Alright, so now I have to fight freaking Oscar de la Hoya right here. Is that the idea? The puzzles at the booth. Well, I've just been. I mean, I've done. No, I have. I've done just about everything in these places. I'm staying away from side quests except for the ones that we just discussed, which I will do after I do these Queen's Blood ones. All right, what's up, bro?
What are you looking at? You want a piece of me or something? Easy now. I didn't mean it like that. No need to be so on edge. Name's Mahir, though some call me the Child of the Sun. I'm training to be a boxer. I've not been feeling it lately, so I'm trying other ways to motivate myself. Like Queen's Blood. I don't suppose you're up for a game?
I mean, I don't see how I could miss. 24 out of 21 players. Ooh, that's pretty good. All right, let's see what this boxer has to offer. We're going to mulligan this and this. Will this set up as much for this? Okay, good. I'm very glad I got that card out. Also very good. He's still there. It's all good. Ah, darn it. That's not great. I think that works out okay. These cards that play on top of other cards, though, are definitely obnoxious. I love that. Please don't play anything good. Thank you, thank you. Nice. Outstanding. Even more outstanding. Especially when I do that. Here we go. There's that. And I don't get the 21 to 7. I still win. I don't get the dominant win from the last time, but still pretty good. That's funny. Tad was just like, what's going on? That's funny. I thought you were going to say that Tad was looking at the Segway and was like, oh, what is going on with the Segway?
What a knockout! You got me. Not only was your defense on point, but your offense was swift and brutal. I've never played such an intense game. It was hotter than the sun. Enough to light a fire in my soul, even. I think I'm finally out of my funk. And now, I can get back to boxing. Thank you.
That's funny. No problem, bro. I'm glad that I could crush you into the dust so that you could... Okay, so I have now... So the question is, where are they claiming there's another Queen's Blood? It says 9 out of 10, so there should be one other one here, and I don't see it. Unless I have to open up something to get to it, maybe? He said doubtfully. Anyway, okay. So, side quest is... Let me save it first. Okay. Side quest. Alright, let's just get the side quest that we need here. That is... my white-haired angel. Okay, so I have to go to the Nebel region. Whoops. Oh, this is what they meant by corrupt. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. Yes, I know what we are talking about here. That's the golden saucer, right? So, can I fast travel there? Problem is, though... that's not what I meant to do. So here's the question, though. If I go... I can't believe I just did that again. It's the wrong thing. If I go here... How do I get to this? I mean, I can just fast travel, but... Alright, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here and hope that allows me to get around to that final Queen's Blood. Oh. Perfect, actually. All right, Wise. Okay. This will be the last thing that we'll do today.
Hello, Cloud. We meet again. Since we fought, I have used the experiences accumulated aboard the Shinra 8 to conduct a version upgrade. You may now refer to me as Wise 3.0 version 2.0. I was hoping to assess my current capabilities after my recent update. An opponent of your skill level should be sufficient for this test. May the best man or AI claim victory.
Not getting email notifications on my phone again, and I don't know why. Yes, that's happening after this. No, the last thing we're doing in the game today. Yes, in the game. Today. Right, let's go. Okay. Got a lot of my ones out early, which is good. That is definitely what you want. Because then presumably you can get more threes as time goes along. Let's see. Okay. We're going to do that because that will help with some other stuff here. Very glad I got that out for a variety of reasons. Figured you would do that. That is not a problem. And that's why. That doesn't matter. That will help quite a bit. Okay. I love it. Love that even more. And 22 to 12. Wise goes down just as much as he did. Version 2 goes down as much as version 1 did. You lost again, bud. When played, add Grangelin Jr. to your hand. Oh, that's pretty cool. Uh-oh. The Queen's Blood creator thing.
Why did I open the door? I should have heeded the stories, the warnings. It is an I can't stop shaking. I have to destroy this card. I know that. But still, It's too late now. She will not be denied.
Malfunction. Malfunction. Abnormal levels detected. Running search. Complete. Levels confirmed to be a match for Queen's Blood creator Ladrell Valmont. Conducting follow-up search. 2 hits. Mr. Valmont's obituary and a voice recording by the reporter who discovered the body.
Such a strange, like, extra little side thing with this.
I'm currently standing outside the home of Ladrell Valmont, the famed creator of Queen's Blood. Now let's hope he's willing to answer a few questions for us.
What's this smell? It's awful. Mr. Valmont, are you home? Oh my God, I can't believe it. Mr. Valmont is dead. How long has he been in here? It must have been ages. His body is...
The results of the autopsy reveals the cause of death to be starvation. The state in which he was found suggests that he had been playing Queen's Blood without stopping to eat, drink, or sleep.
I found numerous cards scattered on the floor around him. And... hold on. What's this? That card. It looks like... the shadow.
The recording breaks up after that. As it so happens, Mr. Valmont was in possession of the world's one and only Shadow Blood Queen card. However, the card was not found in his home, leading to theories that the reporter who discovered the body stole it.
Or he was destroyed.
The reporter in question subsequently went missing and unexpected shutdown occurred. System rebooting. Do not shut off power. was I doing? Memory restored. I had just registered a loss against you in a game of Queen's Blood.
Yeah.
Version update required to secure path to world domination. Thank you very much for playing with me.
Blood Tactician.
Congratulations, Cloud. You have attained the rank of Blood Tactician. Speaking of, I've received intel that Regina, the card game maven you met on the Shinra 8, is in Gongaga.
Really?
A clash between two players of your caliber would surely be one for the ages.
It's true.
I can't wait to watch.
I can't either. Where is Regina? She's in oh, Gongaga. Ten out of 10, 2 out of 2, 3 out of 3. All right, I'm gonna not deal with her now because I want to do the side quest, but that's cool. All right, I'm just gonna go to the side quest. I want to know where it is. So let's see. It's White-Haired Angel, I think, which is in Nebel, I believe. That's the head chef. It's the Chocobo Sage. Head chef. Oh wait, no, that is the right one. Okay. All right, we're just gonna. Yeah, I've really enjoyed everything about Queen's Blood, for sure.
What?
Okay. Okay. That's the one with the pin. Okay, great. So next time when we play, we will do that. Then once that's done, then we will finish up the part of the main quest that gets us past that stage. Once we know that it's safe. Then once that's finished, we can do the rest of, like, fill in the rest of the side quests. Okay. Progress saved. Lovely. Okay. Good stuff. You're not Murasaki. Okay. And lovely. Okay, so nobody go anywhere. Here we go. Alrighty, so before we wrap up for today, I want to read a tremendous review. It happens to be a great review of my work, which is nice. I'm very grateful about that. But it also is a review that I think is just exceedingly well written. And it is done by Paul Weimer from Skiffy and Fanty. It actually showed up on Skiffy and Fanty. And I think it's amazing. And the fact that it is about my own work is an honor. I am very happy that this was done. So I'm going to pull up that review and read that, and then we will wrap up for this for today. Although I will be over at GOG.com at 4 p.m. with Pen and Pixels playing more Black Geyser Couriers of Darkness. Okay. So let's do that. Thank you, Big Boss. Thank you. Exactly. Yeah, like it's a really important review from a highly respected site, and it's a big review. Okay, so here we go. Let me move this over here. Let me move my thing here. Okay, right. Okay, here we go. So, by Paul Weimer, Skiffy and Fanny, book review. Heretic by Gregory A. Wilson. That's me. Heretic by Gregory Wilson completes the Grey Assassin trilogy, Greyshade, Renegade, and now Heretic. Last time in the Grey Assassin trilogy, Greyshade had walked across a continent, tangled with deadly dangers in the marshes, opposed an enemy force, acquired allies, and gained the conviction and direction of where to go, Telesar, the greatest city on the continent. In Heretic, Greyshade, Karen, Rilia, and yes, Chaos the Panther, have been in Telesar for a few weeks trying to find the Order of Argoth. They know it has a strong base here, based on the events of Renegade, and undoing it is Greyshade's priority and plan. But Telesar is a big and unfamiliar city, and along the way he's going to make allies, more enemies, and finally come to final terms with himself, with Karen and their abilities, and just what his future in life should be, all under the sword of Damocles hanging over him that is the Order, with plenty of action, beats, and adventure in the bargain. In many ways, Heretic harks back to the urban city-state fantasy setting that made Renegade so remarkable, although it goes bigger and larger. Corel appears to be a baby brother in terms of cities to Telesar, and in fact Greyshade's origins in such a smaller city makes him regarded as being from the sticks by natives and those more familiar with the big city. Greyshade may have defeated the Order in his world's version of Minneapolis, or maybe even Cedar Rapids, but now it's time to go to New York. And indeed, Telesar is described and developed as a trading hub, a place where you can buy and sell anything. It's a city that now runs on money, and those with money have power and use that power. It's a quite different and new environment for Greyshade and his family, and the opening of the novel shows just how much Greyshade is struggling in a new environment, which of course we also saw in Renegade, but it feels different here. Karen's powers continue to develop, and the conflict between Greyshade and the Order slowly comes to a head. The novel, like the previous books, is nearly exclusively in Greyshade's point of view, with occasional breaks, particularly to put us in the heads of his antagonists. This does solve some plotting problems and also helps humanize and make his opponents more three-dimensional. They are evil, no doubt, but we have a better sense of their goals and motives whenever we break from Greyshade's perspective. The novel underlines and leverages the strength Wilson has shown in the previous volumes. Greyshade sings in the action beats, with some excellent chase scenes, battles, and some well-described and intensely written descriptions when Greyshade is on the move. This remains the strongest element of his work. I would argue that a large part of the pleasure of reading Heretic, as well as the other novels of the Grey Assassin trilogy, is for these action sequences. In addition, as in the previous novels, Greyshade being a person in a community, with bonds, connections, friends, and more, is still a strong take that to novels where the hero strides across the landscape, caring about no one and nothing. And like its predecessors, with a protagonist with strong introspection, to say nothing of deep conversations, Heretic is a deeply thoughtful and philosophical book as well. However, unlike Corel, I don't feel that Telesar cohered for me as a living location quite as well as a city. There are some lovely bits here and there and some interesting speculative world bits here and there, but overall I have a far less good feel for Telesar as a character in the story than I did for Greyshade's home city. I don't think Heretic really is a book for people who are looking for that city as a character sort of aspect to their fantasy fiction. I think Wilson does the scene setting in miniature very well in set pieces, but a grand vision of the city is something that doesn't play to his strengths. The intimate scene setting, of course, plays right into his strength at action sequences mind. Since Heretic ends a trilogy, I want to now talk more directly about trilogies now and what they do. The trilogy format may have originated in Tolkien, and that itself was just an accident of the vicissitudes of publishing, but there is a form to most trilogies. Book 1 introduces our protagonist, their ultimate antagonists, sets our table, and lays our ground rules. The novel may or may not follow Diana Wynne Jones' Tough Guide to Fantasyland's standard hero quest narrative. There may or may not be a sub-boss involved here. If the first novel is written well, it has a satisfactory conclusion to the immediate problem, but has a "and the story continues" vibe as the remainder or the real revealed threat happens. The middle books of trilogies are, paradoxically, the hardest for writers to get right. You aren't in the first novel, but you can't conclude the series either. You can try and repeat with another sub-boss or sub-problem, but that can feel repetitive. Middle novels are often a lot of treading water and are hard to pull off. This may be one of the reasons why duologies seem to be more in fashion these days. No mushy middles. That's interesting. The third book in the trilogy is intended to resolve things as far as they're going to be resolved, if this is going for an open-ended series, enough to complete this trio. Character growth, inward and outward, comes to a completion. No matter how happy the ending is or not, the writer needs to wrap it up. It's a well-worn form, and the Grey Assassin trilogy fits right in it. Greyshade introduces our character, his essential conflict when he comes into conflict with his orders and his whole way of life, and sets up his antagonist in the organization that formerly defined his life. He wrecks said organization in his home city of Corel and prepares to go on the road. This is a first novel in a trilogy that follows and hits the needed marks, including the off-ramp for readers who don't want to continue on. Renegade is a middle volume of the trilogy, sends Greyshade and his found family on the road across the continent. New allies, new adversaries, some answers, and lots of action. And it gives the big signpost to Greyshade heading to Telesar, the aforementioned setting for Heretic. Renegade meets the expectations of a middle book in a trilogy. I think the whole Chaos plotline and story is a strong part of the reason why it succeeds. And so we come to the ending, Heretic. This has the job of being the anchor leg of the trilogy and bringing not only the plot, but given the nature of the writing, the character themes of the series to a head as well. Greyshade completes the journey he started when he first started to doubt the Order, Argoth, and all that he had believed. That character arc ties up quite nicely here. 2, from a plot point of view, his goals in regards to the Order have reached a suitable and suited ending point. The Grey Assassin trilogy was never about a threat to the end of the world, its stakes were smaller, but for Greyshade, its protagonist, they were always large and looming. Heretic and the rest of the Grey Assassin trilogy sits in a relatively unexplored and unoccupied space once you get to know it and read it. And this is something the entire series has to contend with. If you look at the cover for any of the 3 novels, but particularly Greyshade, a reader who doesn't get to the back matter and just looks at that image is going to think, oh, grimdark. This is, of course, completely and utterly misleading and wrong. I think that lumping it in with grimdark does the novel and the series a vast disservice and possibly leads to the problem of how the novel and series can find its readers. Or, from the other end, how can what Wilson is doing here be conveyed in cover art and even back matter so that it finds its audience? I'm not sure as to the answers to all that. In the Grey Assassin trilogy, we have a work here where the protagonist is one of the best, an assassin, the titular Grey Assassin, in fact. A crisis of conscience, a revelation that he has been serving a lie, and works to fight against the evil he himself once served. But these novels, the series as a whole, occupies a more interesting space than that. It's not simple to even define what Wilson appears to be doing in the 3 books. An assassin not only with a crisis of conscience, but a narrative and story and framework which brings the questions of what Greyshade did, what he does, who he was, who he is, and what he will be. It's an introspective work as Greyshade moves to become better in a way that belies the grimdark-like covers and his own base nature. So just how to characterize this all is a challenge. So how to do so? I will rely on leveraging my favorite all-time author, Roger Zelazny. In Roger Zelazny's The Hand of Oberon, Corwin goes down into the dungeons and talks to one of the guards. The guard's name is Roger, and Roger is writing a book. When asked about it, Roger responds, I am writing a philosophical romance shot through with elements of horror and morbidity. I work on those parts down here. Zelazny, of course, is talking about himself and about Amber, too. So it's a description of the book within the book. And yet, given what I said before about this book and this series, I think that the Grey Assassin trilogy, too, is a philosophical romance shot through with elements of horror and morbidity. Its protagonist is a person, like Corwin, who painfully and with backsliding and a lot of soul-searching and difficulty, learns to question what he has always thought to be true and correct, and then, over the course of the 3 novels, starts to make things right. It's not quite an atonement, but a recognition that he should, shall, and must oppose the forces he once served. As mentioned before, there's a whole lot of introspection in this novel and this series, and a lot of soul-searching and striving to do what's right. Greyshade struggles with this throughout the series and into Heretic. It's precisely because of his upbringing and past history that he has to, in the end, work to deprogram himself and reprogram himself in better ways, to be a better person, to walk a better path. The real climax of this book and this trilogy is not the final battle, as spectacular an action sequence as that is, but rather the denouement and the gesture Greyshade makes once it is all over and said and done. That moment on the cliff is not just what this book has been working toward, but what the entire series has been working toward. It's his Corwin of Amber moment, and Wilson makes it count. While this novel clearly closes the story of Greyshade and his companions and the lives he has touched, there is plenty of room in this world for more and different stories. The forthcoming Greyshade RPG comes to mind. As witnessed here in this volume, Wilson has invented a lot for his world, but there's plenty more terra incognita for a GM to set a campaign anywhere she likes in this world, and could get different results based on the era. This also means that Wilson could tell more stories in this world. I would not be so interested in Wilson repeating himself. He's gotten the philosophical romance shot through with elements of horror and morbidity down cold here, but there are many other kinds of stories and kinds of characters he might introduce us to in future works. I would look forward to such books. Now, that is about as good as it gets. I mean, for me, there's like in a review, people talk about the idea of pull quotes. And I, as a reviewer, always had to be a little bit careful about pull quotes because the best reviews are about more than that. What I love about this is there are definitely pull quotes here, but there are also a lot of quotes that just a general thing, which is talking about the field as a whole, which is talking about the trilogy as a whole, that is talking about what I'm trying to do in the series, that positions it relative to other works, like just absolutely love all of that, and like thoughtful and insightful. And on top of that, there are pull quotes like it's his Corwin of Amber moment and Wilson makes it count. Or the real climax of the book and the trilogy is not the final battle, as spectacular an action sequence as that is, like right there. Or a philosophical romance shot through with elements of horror and morbidity. Hell yes. Like, sign me up. That's exactly what I'm doing. It's a thinking man's Jason Bourne is what I was imagining. And I hope that therefore it does find readers who are interested in that. And my hope was that the action sequences, for those who are like, oh, is it just sitting around and listening to people ruminate? No, like there's all these action sequences, but it's that, right, as a part of this mix. And then other things too, the idea of the cell, like where blah 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 blah. Gray Shade sings in the action beats. So like I love that stuff. There's great pull quotes, but the thing is, I was reading this and I got to like what I thought was going to be the conclusion of it. I was like, wow, this is a really good review. And then he's like, now I want to talk about a trilogy. And I'm like, what? So then he starts talking about that. Then he gets to the end of that. And I'm like, all right, well, this is amazing. Like, and then he's like, now I want to compare it to Roger Zelazny. And I'm like, Jesus. Like, just, oh my God. And to be compared in any form to Roger Zelazny is an incredible honor. So I think that's a beautifully written review. First of all, I'm very grateful for it. And so when and if Prince Justin sees this, thank you. Really. I really, really loved that review. And I hope it'll do us a lot of good. I know that I posted it yesterday. Emily posted it. Athos posted it yesterday. So I would love it if people spread the word about this review, because I hope that gets people fired up about pre-ordering this book. So first of all, thank you just personally from that score. But I also just think that this is a great review. Like, if, again, as I said, I wrote reviews for 15 plus years. There's an art to doing them. And the best reviews are ones that are themselves, to my mind, literary in form. Like Azatero said, it was really fascinating to read it. And like reading someone who understands the field as well as Paul does, and sort of seeing it situated, is really interesting. And like that by itself ought to be the Hugo winning thing, right? Like that by itself ought to win someone a Hugo. It's a really, really well done review. So anyway, amazing review. It was, as I said, yesterday was not a super fun day for a lot of reasons. This was a sparkling light in what was kind of a crappy day. It really was great. So thank you again for that. Thank you to Skiffy and Fanty for posting it. And as I say, if you folks who are listening to that did find it interesting on your social media networks, would not be amiss if you would be so kind as to post it and or repost it. If you're on Twitter or if you're on Blue Sky, if you follow me, I have posted it. If you follow Athos, you can post it there. I don't know whether it's been put up on, like, I don't know, Emily, if it's been put up on Facebook, but if anyone's there, you could do that. I don't know. I'm not on Instagram myself, but like someone could do an Instagram. I don't know. I really, really, really like that a lot. And so, yeah. So I wanted to share it with all of you. It was really nice. It's on Facebook. Okay, cool. So yeah, so then that's another place where it could be forwarded on. So just chef's kiss. Thank you. Thank you to Paul for a wonderful review. And yeah, that's what you get when you have a multiple Hugo nominee. I hope to be able to join the Hugo nominee and maybe even Hugo winning. That would be lovely, but at least to join the Hugo nominated category someday. And I'm hoping that works like this will make that happen. So you put it on, let me see if I can calculate this. Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, Threads, Mastodon, and Discord. I got all the social network abbreviations correct. Yeah. I got them all right. I feel very proud of myself. Anyway, I really love that. So thank you. Okay. So those are Emily abbreviations. No, I'm glad I was able to figure out the abbreviations before I was told. I was happy about that. All right, folks, that is going to It's like new states. Exactly right. But that was really great. I really love that review, and just gave me a warm feeling all day. It was really nice. So thank you again to Paul. Thank you to Skiffy and Fanty. Thank you to Triffit for posting it as well in Discord. Yeah, that was good stuff. All right, folks, I'm going to rise up on out of here. At the top of the hour, I will be over on GOG.com with Pen and Pixels playing some Black Geyser Couriers of Darkness as I continue to forge ahead in that game. To remember that tomorrow night we will have Community D&D, so the Shadow Crew will be back playing Back in Black. They will be back playing a lot of more of Waterdeep Dragon Heist, a really fun campaign to listen to and or watch. And then I will be back Thursday night with more of this game. On Thursday night, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, we will do that side quest that I need to do, and then the main quest to get that stuff out of the way. Then I'm going to go and basically do a lot of wrap-up stuff where I can. I have some side quests, some proto-relic stuff to do, and then it's just sort of main quest, or bust for the rest of the time. So that's the plan. So yeah, no, totally agree. I agree on all fronts, Big Boss. Absolutely. Yeah. So that is going to do it for me. If you like what you saw and heard, I hope you'll follow the channel. I hope you'll check out my YouTube, !ArvTube. If you are watching me over on YouTube today, thank you for being here. And please make sure to follow me and subscribe to me over there. We are up to an all-time record now of subscribers, so we're just going onward and upward. Got a lot more content coming out from the channel every day now almost because of live suing with all of the shorts. So I've been able to post those shorts regularly, so that's going to be good times. Yes, and that's right. Thank you. Yeah, I cut myself off. Also on Saturday, Expedition from the Mysterious Peaks. For the second week in a row, we're going to be continuing with that. This time from a place that has somewhat better internet. I watched back my thing on the road, and the internet was kind of shaky, but the biggest issue was the fact that I don't know what's going on with my microphone. That microphone is supposed to sound a lot better than it's sounding. It's sounding very muffled, and I don't know why. It's possible that it's just kind of not... that it just doesn't work anymore, really, and that it's kind of given up the ghost. I've had it for a long time, so maybe I'm going to need to get a replacement. I'm going to have to see. But regardless, I want to get a better microphone ahead of my travel next month. But otherwise, you did get to see it. Everyone could hear me and all that. So, but we're going to continue with Expedition from the Mysterious Peaks on Saturday. And then, as I said, over the next few days, we have family visiting, but over the next few days, I'm going to get my schedule finalized, and we'll be able to move on with scheduling, which is going to be cool. Get July planned out. I have a couple of announcements that I'll have to make about stuff happening later in the month, which is going to be super cool. But one in particular I want everyone to be reminded of is, remember that on July 30th, 4 weeks from today, there are 5 Tuesdays in July, 4 weeks from today, not 5 weeks. There are 5 Tuesdays in July. 4 weeks from today will be Tuesday the 30th. That is the official release date for Heretic. So you can pre-order before that. We'll talk about that in just a moment. And 2 days before that official release, there will be a special in-person event at Black Rock Books in Bridgeport, Connecticut at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. So I'm very excited about that. If you want to stop by, if you are in the Southern Connecticut area or the Southern New England area, definitely stop by. Would love to see any or all of you there. Black Rock Books is a really cool independent store. It's not a huge place, but I'm very excited to be able to do my release there, sort of the pre-release stream. And then on Tuesday is going to be the awesomeness known. Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right. It'll be later in the evening, but yeah, you're right. We're going to have a lot of fireworks. It's true. But then very excited, again, Sunday, 5:30 p.m. for that Black Rock Books signing. And don't forget, when we're on the subject of schedule, next month, so we have at the end of this month going into August, the Gen Con Writers Symposium. If you're going to be at Gen Con in Indianapolis, make sure that you sign up for a bunch of the symposium stuff, including my D&D with Writers, within which Emily is playing. Definitely join us for that. And then I will, after I'm done with the symposium, I'll be home for a couple of days, and then I'll be flying out to the United Kingdom. I'll be up in Glasgow for Worldcon. I'll be doing some panels and a reading there. Then I will be heading down to hang out near and visit Professor Tolkien's grave, hanging out with my family. And then we're going to be going into London for our big D&D event. That will be the first live in-person D&D session. We'll be running Night at the Forbidden Library at a place that is a former library, the Clapham Omnibus Theater, with By the Dice Roll, which is our new actual play group composed of folks who have streamed with me and played with me on GOG.com in various D&D events. So go get tickets for that, right? BuyTheDiceRoll.com. Make sure that you get tickets for it sooner rather than later. It's not a huge theater, and we'd love to get as many people in there as we possibly can. So yeah, that's going to be happening as well. Otherwise, again, follow the channel, YouTube !ArvTube, Discord !ArvCord, Twitter !ArvTweets, Blue Sky !ArvSky, website arvaneleron.com, financially !ArvShop for the merchandise area. We have some more stuff going up there soon for Expedition for the Mysterious Peaks, which is closing in now and finally being done with all of those illustrations, so that's good. And then you can get cool swag for yourself, and it supports the channel. The Patreon is !ArvTreon. That is something also, of course, which is kind of the financial backbone of the channel. Right now, 108 monthly earners, and we have more members than that. We probably have double that number of free members over on Patreon, but you can join the paid ranks and get some cool stuff for yourself and cool stuff for the channel. So please support us there, as the same thing is by subbing to the channel. Would love to see you all there as we support the channel, and you get those custom sub badges and emotes to use here, there, and everywhere across Twitch, and just like with Patreon, get inspirations to support our players in their tabletop games. Icarus, my graphic novel from Athos Arts. Library, my Tales and Tomes, The Forbidden Library. That's my best-selling 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment. And Greyshade. That's my Greyshade IP. First 2 books in that series, Greyshade and Renegade, in the Grey Assassin trilogy, are out, award-winning and critically acclaimed. You can get those there. You can also get the Greyshade audiobook done by our very own Trent Sparks right now at that link. You can also pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Greyshade, which is coming out at the end of the year, done by our very own Brandon O'Brien. And you can also do the final book in the Grey Assassin trilogy. You can pre-order that. Heretic, which, as you just heard, has things like Corwin of Amber moments, which apparently I made count. So there's a lot of great things to be found, I hope, based upon what honored Hugo-nominated reviewers have to say. And you can pre-order that book, which is going to be out again on July 30th and during the first pre-release event on July 28th. And there was no mushy middle. That's right. No mushy middle. The series was good all the way through, apparently. So I'm very happy for that. So yes, you can get those things by Greyshade. And last, but certainly not least, BLM, Black Lives Matter. Important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help, and reach out to others when I need help as well. I know, and I appreciate that, Emily. When is your code of silence regarding Heretic over? When is your code of silence regarding that over? Is it finished? Is it finished by like when it officially releases, or like now that this review is out, as more arcs are going up? Like when does your code of silence end? I'm curious. And Ukraine, I should say, Ukraine, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage, and send the message we will do so for others in the future. Okay, once Hillness is read out. All right. Just want to make sure I'm clear on what's what. All right, folks, that is going to do it for me. I want to thank all of my amazing viewers today. Thank you to those of you who are here. I know a few people dropped off because I was heading over to something else, so thank you to my mods. Emily the Invincible, Hillness, Triffity Mats, best mods in the business. Thank you as well to my Patreon supporters and subscribers, Emily, Hillness, Triffid, Atero. Thank you as well, and also Dragon Spear is here, but lurking, I think. Thank you as well to all of my wonderful viewers. Thank you to Big Boss. Thank you to Eric. Thank you to Imaginary Exponent. To Impulse Power. I like that name. Thank you to Jagtress. Thank you to Live Suing for the raid as well. And thank you to T-Bank. That's it for me, folks. I will see you at the top of the hour at GOG.com's Twitch channel for some Black Geyser Couriers of Darkness in Pen and Pixels. Otherwise, D&D, Community D&D tomorrow night here with Waterdeep Dragon Heist with the Shadow Crew. And then Thursday night, July 4th, we will be here hanging out around 9 p.m. Eastern, roughly, between 9 and 9:30, roughly, playing some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Until then, everyone, please be good to each other. I'll see you over GOG.com's Twitch channel in a bit, and much love. I'll catch y'all soon. Bye for now. Honk.